meeting, and Venus 97 meeting. Please give yourself a round of applause for being here. Thank you so much. Okay, let me just have a quick look. I think we have quite a number of guests in the house. I may not have time to say hi to everyone. Let me just have a quick look. Any guests? Hello, Felix from Chiang Mai Toastmasters Club. Wow. Okay. Okay, I think the rest are either friendship or Venus member. And hello, Saiful from Shah Alam Toastmasters Club. We just came in. Okay, welcome to everyone. So our theme today is double the clubs, double the fun. So one of the earliest memories I have of a joint Toastmasters meeting was 2 years ago when I was in Afin Toastmasters Club. So during that time, the members of Hong Leong Capital Toastmasters Club, they came over to join our meeting back in 2023. I recall the excitement as a young Toastmaster because I presented a project speech in front of people that I'm not familiar with. So that's what exactly today feels like. Instead of one club meeting, we get two clubs from two different districts joining forces, which means that we don't just double the head count of our normal meeting, we double the energy, we double the learning, and yes, we double the jubilance in the room. At the heart of all this fun are our core Toastmasters values that guide us, of which is integrity. We speak from our heart and we keep our promises. Respect. We come from different clubs, background, and experiences. But today we cheer for everyone as one big, happy Toastmasters family. Service. So every role taker that you see today is a volunteer stepping up not just for their own club, but for the success of our joint meeting. And excellence. Double the talent in this room. You can bet that today's speeches, evaluations, and table topics will shine with excellence. Toastmasters is not just about public speaking. It's about people. It's about learning together, laughing together, and uplifting each other higher. When two clubs come together, such as today, it's not just double the clubs, but and double the fun. It's also double the jubilance that we share in our community. Let's fasten our seatbelts, keep our mind open, and get ready for an evening of growth, joy, and of course, double the applause. And now, to guide us through this exciting adventure, please help me to welcome our MC for today, Toastmaster Samuel Sim from Friendship Toastmasters Club. Over to you, Samuel.
Hi, thank you, Mr. President, Toastmaster Kenny Chia. So good evening, everyone. Just double check on my mic. Am I audible? Give me a thumbs up if I'm audible. Okay, good. Yes. Evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests, tonight is a special one. Not one club, but two. Not one team, but a double dose of energies. That's why our team called it Double the Clubs and Double the Fun, because when friendship and Venus united, we learn multiply, the laugh double, and the jubilance overflow. So let me go through the Toastmaster of the history. Can I have the slide, please? Or can I share my screen? Okay, yes. Toastmaster history, as most of us came from Toastmasters. So I will shorten this process and explain the points that you didn't know about it. Okay, it's a uncle's medley. We call it Toastmaster Ralph, distinguished Toastmaster Ralph Medley. He created the club in 1924, and he did it from YMCA buildings. So what's so special about Toastmaster? We practice leadership, public speaking, and networking as well. So this is the point that we already know. What is the point that we miss out? Because we always talk about Toastmaster International. What about Toastmaster Malaysia? Have we think about that? The first club chartered in Toastmaster Malaysia, I thought is in Penang, because due to British colonize, it happens in Penang first. But from what I heard from ChatGPT, it started in Klang Valley. 1978, that's the club first chartered. But does the club exist? I don't think so. They exist anymore. And secondly, we currently, every term, what we do, we chase for President Distinguished or Smartly Distinguished this year. And who is the first one who achieved Distinguished Toastmaster Club? Surprisingly, the first club who achieved Distinguished President Distinguished Club is Gerard Green. It came from Penang in 1990. So if you were from Penang or Venus members from Penang, give yourself a round of applause, and that from yourself came from Penang. And when does from District 51 split until to become 102 and 51? Because before July 2016, we were District 51. The reason why they split up is because due to that era, exponential growth, there's over 300 clubs have been chartered and grow so fast. For the management smooth wise, we have to split it 51 and 102, but we still the same. We practice the same syllabus and we giving the same speech. And also we contest the international speech and evaluation as well. Okay, now we should move to second slide. Okay, so our club mission is we provide supporting and positive learnings so to develop the communication and leadership skills, just like what we mentioned. Important is personal growth. Toastmasters provide us a safe platform to fail. So round of applause to everyone. If you take any role for tonight, you are the champion for tonight, because most of the number one fear is not fear of death, it's fear of public speaking. So if you don't have any role, please participate on table topic as well. Now, could you move on second slide, please? Yes, now, could I invite our Madam President, Venus Toastmaster Club, Crystal Chin, to explain what his club history to us.
Hi, thank you so much, TOE, for the day. Okay, for Venus Toastmaster Club, we were chartered on 21st June 2021. We are 5 years old this year. Our vision for the club is actually to empower and support women and to create a safe space for all women in Toastmasters. We are one of 2 ladies club in District 51. And of course, we have proudly achieved our President Distinguished and 100 Pathways Adoption, and we have Triple Crown Achievers all. And over back to you, TOE.
Thank you, Madam President, Toastmaster Crystal. Now, we come back to Friendship Toastmaster Club. Friendship is chartered in 1999. So how do they chartered? Actually, we came from a corporate club, which is ACCA. And 3 years later, and they decided to switch themselves to community club. So why we name it Friendship? It's because it started with 3%. And then they say to charter or to rebrand it to new clubs, how we should name. And one of the founders who come with the idea who say, hey, since we are friends, why not we call it Friendships? And with that, it happens. It started the clubs until today. It's our 26 years old. We hope that to, like other club like this, on our 30th anniversary, we will have our grand dinners. Hope that we can invite you to our 30th anniversary, but still got 4 years to go. And our club motto, we do have practice friends helping friends. This is what we practice in our club culture and value as well. And now we should move to next slide, please. Okay, so how does Toastmaster meeting works? We practice impromptu speech, which is table topic, and prepare speech, prepared by 3 speakers. And finally, how do we do that? How do we know we are doing good speech or bad speech, or any of area improvement we need to enhance on it? Then we come to evaluation part. And before I move to next slide, I hope that everyone can relook on the agenda. There's a slightly change of Toastmaster of the evening, because at first we do have co-Toastmaster of the evening, me and Eva. So unfortunately, because 2 days ago, there's a medical day, so it's a hot sun. So she got sick and I'm the one who run on the show. So everyone, we know we are anak Malaysians, we are semangat, we patriotic, but still have to take care of our health as well. Drink more water. Okay. So now we will move to second part, which before I introduce our general evaluators, she's the one who complete 12 on the previous pathway, which is have 12 paths. The 12 path in Malaysia, there's a 3% that complete the entire 12. So she's the first one who complete the marathon. And secondly, in District 51, she's the one who start the viral and camera. If you know this person, you will see her carry her camera around. Hey, what's your superpower? Hey, so to call upon these energetic ladies, District 51 Club Growth Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap, could you introduce your role to us?
Wow, it's so amazing. Thank you so much, Sam, for the very warm introduction. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, give me a thumbs up. I'm just really super excited, so please forgive me if my energy is a little high. So my role as a general evaluator certainly is to observe and also to learn from all of you. But the great thing is I am not alone. With me, I have my speech evaluators and also my table topic evaluator and also the technical evaluator to make sure that we will serve you to the best of our ability. So with that, we would like to encourage all speakers to double the spirit of jubilance whenever you are speaking, because the theme is double the clubs and double the fun. So let's see how far we can go. Probably we can even break through the roof, the invisible roof. With this, I shall now hand the control back to our Toastmaster of the evening, Sam, our area director. Over to you. Thank you. Aha,
All right.
Good.
Such a very high energies. So you keep up the entire flow. So I need to follow your pace as well. So now we will follow our grammarians to introduce your role. Toastmaster Richo Chia from Venus Toastmaster Club.
Okay, it's Retno Chia. Thank you very much, TOE of the evening. I would like to introduce myself. Myself is Retno, and I will be your grammarian for tonight. I need to get myself ready for a bit. Just hold on a second. Bear with me, please. Okay, thank you. So, as the grammarian, my role is to observe your grammar. Also, I would like to see that you're all using the right words when expressing yourself. And the word of today is jubilance. So please use the word of jubilance when you are speaking. The definition of this word is a feeling of great happiness and triumph. For example, there was an air of complete jubilance in the clubhouse as the winning team celebrated their victory. The second one is his friends and family watched with jubilance as he crossed the graduation stage to receive his diploma. Thank you very much. Back to you, TOE.
Thank you so much, grammarians. As a jubilance moments, double the club and double the fun as well. So now, we shall call upon our R-counter Toastmaster Ida from Friendship Toastmaster to introduce what is your role for tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster of the evening. Good evening. Hello, Toastmasters and guests. As the designated chartered counter for the evening, it is my duty to note words and sounds that are used as crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. I will listen to overused words including and, well, but, so, and, you know. I will also listen for filler words including and I will also note when speaker repeats a word or phrases such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used for these expressions. And we will also celebrate for speakers without filler words with jubilance. Back to you. Thanks.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Ida. Now we should control our and with that, please use it a pause. This is a tip for everyone. Before I move to next, just for everyone know, if we have to use jubilant, the words of the day, please give them a thumbs up for encouragement, because if you give that, they have more feel, they will deliver more. And the word of the day could be the best sales of the day as well. Now, without further ado, let me introduce the timer of the day, Toastmaster Yap Xiao Zhen from Winners Toastmaster Club. Could you introduce your role to us?
Thank you, TOE Samuel. Good evening to fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a timer, I will time the table topic, speakers, prepare speeches, and the evaluations. Each speeches will have their specific speaking time. So I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific times remaining. At the end of the meeting, I will present the timer report as well. Thank you. Back to you, TOE Samuel.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Xiao Zhen. Now we come to the most exciting part, as like what I mentioned, because the number one fear of for everyone is not the fear of death, it's a fear of public speaking. So if you could challenge yourself to participate on table topic session, which is coming sections, so it's a small win for you. Every win counts. So just double the wins, then you have the golden nuggets to take back. Okay, so now I will introduce Toastmaster Oi Hui Ying, table topic master of the night, to host this session.
Hi everyone, my name is Hui Ying. It's my pleasure to be your topic master tonight. I want to share my screen. So, okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So for tonight table topic session, it is to let the speaker to have the chance to practice speak spontaneously without any preparation. So each speaker will be given 1 to 2 minutes to speak. For tonight's session, I have prepared you Merdeka Crazy Skills. So each speaker need to promote this item, the item they pick, and persuade the audience to buy their item. Later on, audience will just need to express their decision to buy the item by cast the vote during best table topic speaker voting. For your information, all of these items are local products or local service. All of them are fixed at the price 30 ringgit. May I know, is there any volunteer want to practice their persuasive skills? Who want to be the first speaker? Anyone?
Okay, I'll do it.
May I know who?
Kenny.
Kenny.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'll take the first one, the heart shape.
The heart-shaped one.
Yeah.
All right. So
Wow, what's this?
self-care item. The bath gel and lotion.
nourishing. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Table Topic Master Hui Yin. Wow, what an interesting product. Now, I'm sure all of us, we all want to smell good, right, on a daily basis. Yeah. So every time when we take a shower, when we leave for work, or when we go out and meet our significant friends or family, we want to feel good and we want to smell good. Now, I recall a time in my life that I did not actually use such fragrant shower gel as well as body lotion. And that time when I used to sit next to a girl in my class, I recall that when I tried to initiate a conversation with her, she did not reciprocate back. And I think the reason was because I didn't smell very good. I didn't have BO, I think I bathe and I keep myself clean, but I didn't have that fragrant smell to make myself more endearing to the opposite gender. And I recall that after that, I changed uh, my what do you call shower gel, and I also applied some perfume. And by just smelling good and by feeling good, it actually gives you a kind of confidence in yourself, and hence you can actually be able to speak better with whoever. It doesn't have to be someone that you're interested in, but with the people that you meet around in your social circle, your family and your friends. So I believe that if you buy this product, you will be able to enhance your presence, okay, and your likability to the people around you. And this product today, only for today, you will get 30% discount. Okay, from the normal price. Okay, sorry, I can't remember the what was the price. Let's say if this product is 100 ringgit, today you can get 30% discount only for today. Okay, before this Toastmasters meeting ends. Please buy 70 ringgit only, and I believe that you can enhance your likability to the people around you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kenny, for your attempt to promote the lotion and the bath gel. Actually, this is a brand from Cliff. Cliff is a local company that sell the self-care product. So right now, I will proceed to second item. Is there any volunteer want to try?
Try. I try.
I can try also.
So just now, who is speaking?
Gary.
Gary. All right. So wait a moment. Yeah.
Because I saw the last one looks like a whiskey, so I choose that one.
So you want to choose the last one?
Yeah. Is it whiskey? No.
No, it's not whiskey.
Yeah, okay, never mind, I choose that one.
Wait a minute. I think I will just print screen the photo for you. I will put in the chat box for you to refer it easily. So just now, the last option is a drink. It's tea bag, strawberry, raspberry tea bag. floor is yours, Gary.
If there were a drink that can allow you to speak better, be more confident, would you drink it? I sure do, especially if it's strawberry flavored. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's such a drink in the world, I will definitely try to drink it because I always wanted to be more confident and speak better, even though this may sound like cheating a bit, but I don't care. I want to have that moment where I can speak fluently like Mas Mahathir. I can speak fast table topics like Susay. Even if I get that moment, I think it really worth the effort to drink that potion, the special drink that allows me to do it. But ladies and gentlemen, the world doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, we have to do it the old hard way, either to work smart or to work hard. But usually it's the both. Only if you work hard, you know the effort that you did, and then only you will get better and you will appreciate what you have learned so far. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, you can drink the magic potion whenever you want if you presented the chance. But I think still the good old-fashioned hard work still matters the most. So, ladies and gentlemen, do enjoy this strawberry flavored teh. It's only free from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary, for your session. It's quite creative to relate the tea bag with the hard work spirit. So right now, I will invite the next speaker,
Saiful.
Saiful.
Yes. You choose for me lah, Vijay. Much easier lah. Can you hear me? Right.
So you want me to choose for you, is it?
Yeah lah. I don't know which one
Okay.
lah. So you just choose for me.
Then I will choose for you. Do you want to challenge the difficult one or
I don't know which one.
average?
Up to you.
Okay. Then I will give you the third choice. This is a funny face. This is about Melaka Wonderland ticket.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I see each and every one of you in here, in this meeting, I realize something, that all of you have one trait, which is you look stressed. You look very busy. You have a lot of responsibility, either in the office, in the home. How about this? Let me take all of you together with me. We go to Malacca. We release our tension. We be ourselves. We let go of our responsibility, either as a banker, either as a father, either as a mother, either as a wife or husband. Just be yourself. Yes, I know. For example, like Samuel, you have small children. The children keep on yapping everything. Papa, we want to do this, we want to do that. You don't want to release it for yourself. How about this? I ask all of you, all the 28 of you, together with me. We go to Malacca. We release our stuff. We release our tension and be what we want to be. So, with this only one-time offer to all of you, this trip will sponsored by Kenny. to Malacca Wonderland. Yes, because Kani have a lot of money in Affin Bank, so he can take out few million for all of us here. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. Be happy. Just let go of your stress. Let go of your mindset. Let go of everything. Chill out because we need all of you to come back to reality 100%, maybe 200%. Be jubilant with your life. Be jubilant with your target, and you can achieve more after this break that's been sponsored by Kenny to Malacca. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Saiful, for your presentation. I was persuaded by you. I want to feel the fun. I want to feel the happiness and the relaxation. Next, I will invite Crystal to speak. Crystal, right?
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
Green.
So,
Thank you, Kenny.
what is your choice?
What do I have?
You have a yummy face, a muscle, and a ribbon.
Let's go with
Emoji.
the ribbon.
Okay, ribbon. So you are going to sell batik bag.
Okay. Batik bag. Tell me when I can take over. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, in the spirit of Merdeka, what can you do to exemplify our Malaysia fashion? Let me tell you, batik. Why? Batik exemplifies our beauty. Nowhere else in the world can you get such beautiful bags. Floral designs, one in a kind, we can spot you from afar. And yet, if you go anywhere else in the world, you can never get this kind of bags, batik bags. You want, in the spirit of us being world champions, we want to promote our Malaysia brand to the world. And also, guys who are here, you can always buy this for your partner. Why not? See, and it's not, by the way, guys, it's not expensive. It's only 30 ringgit and it's so classy. You can pull it off as though it was like a Chanel bag. But you tell your girlfriend or your partner, hey, I got you Imperial Merdeka. This is a batik bag. So everybody is happy for the season. And coming Malaysian Day, ladies, you can parade this and proudly says, hey, you see, Spirit of Malaysia, I'm supporting Malaysia, you know, with all these batik bags. So for only 30 ringgit, you can show your patriotism to promote batik further. And yet, you also can make your girlfriend, make yourself happy parading. For me, I'm so proud of Malaysia winning the world champion. I'm going to parade with my batik bag during Malaysia Day. How about you? Over back to you, Queen.
Thank you, Crystal. As a Malaysian, I am also very proud of and would like to show off Malaysia product like the batik, show the art of the Malay traditional product. All right, next, can I have the last two? I have two more options. Can I have a volunteer?
Prakash, give it a try.
Oh,
Prakash.
I'll try lah.
Prakash. Okay.
I'll give it a try. So I cannot see anything. Sorry.
I am sharing the screen.
Oh, okay.
Prakash, durian, durian.
Oh, whichever. Which one is available? Oh, durian.
Now we have only muscle and also yummy face.
I'll take the yummy face lah.
Okay. So the yummy face.
Okay.
A durian pizza.
Give me a few seconds. Sorry.
Okay, I will also share the print screen in the chat box.
Okay. Can I start now?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. When was the last time you guys had durian? Also known as the king of fruits. Everyone, most people in our country see durian as one of the most delicious fruit in the world. But then to others, especially foreigners, they think it's super stinky. They think the smell is like a grenade to them. They cannot take it. But what if I tell you that there is a pizza made out of durian? A pizza with durian flavor, with durian inside pizza. The first time I had durian was when I was younger, when I was in high school. I initially didn't like it. I think it tastes like it tastes like medicine. I wasn't sure why a lot of people, especially my parents, enjoy it. But then as time moved on, I slowly developed the taste bud for it, and I think it's one of the most tastiest fruit I've had. Until now, I've had durian almost every few weeks or so. So as our most favorite dish, Italian dish, pizza, we fuse them together, and then we had durian pizza, which is two of the best fusions, Malaysia and Italian. According to a lot of our customers, they praise it to be one of the most interesting tastes, but then it's delicious enough that they come wanting for more. If you guys are more interested, you can come to our store today and try it out, because it's only available for a limited time, and we will like to keep doing it if possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prakash. Durian plus pizza. What a wonderful combination. I love durian very much. Thank you for your selling just now. I feel quite hungry after listening to your speech. Now we will have the last speaker.
Yes, I would like to try.
Iza, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
You
choose the
don't
last one.
have
I don't have any choice, right? I'll have to
you
pick the muscle one.
The last one.
Yeah.
I will just put in the chat box. Can you see it?
Not yet.
This is milk,
Okay.
marigold milk.
Marigold low fat, yeah. Low fat milk. Okay. Thank you to Table Topic Master. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this. When was the last time you started your morning feeling fresh, feeling light and full of energy? I think for many of us, mornings begin with majority of us begins with kopi or teh tarik. They are still delicious, yes, but sometimes heavy enough to make us want to crawl back into our beds. And that's where Marigold low-fat milk makes all the difference. It's creamy, it's tasty, but here's the best part. It's very low in fat, which means you get all the goodness of milk, all the nutrients without feeling like you have just eaten 3 plates of, let's say, nasi lemak. And trust me, your body will thank you for that eventually. The first time I tried it, I felt a wave of jubilance. Not only did it taste very great, but it gave me energy without the guilt. It's safe to say that it is my guilty pleasure to drink Marigold low-fat milk. It was like discovering a parking spot right in front of the mall entrance, Mid Valley. Let's say it's very rare, precious, and so satisfying. So here's my proposition to you. My invitation to you. The next time you are at the grocery store, don't just walk past the milk aisle. Reach out for Marigold low-fat milk. Make it your breakfast every morning. Because with Marigold, you are not just drinking milk, you are drinking or tasting health, happiness, and a little taste of jubilance in every glass. That's all for me. Thank you. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you. So next time, I will also look for this product to feel the jubilance and to improve my own health. Thank you, all the speakers tonight. And that's all for the table topic session. I will pass the floor to our TOE, Samuel. Over to you.
Thank you, Table Topic Masters. Such a, I would say, so relatable. It's related to our National Day, our Independent Day, and also close to our Malaysia days. Since it's a long holiday, why not we just go for the holidays as well? So how can you do it? Don't think much. Just grab out your batik bag, book Malacca Wonderland tickets. No worry about the food because inside the fridge itself, you got Marigold low-fat milk and strawberry raspberry tea bag and shower gel included. So no worry about that. Importantly, it's discounted. So thank you so much for all the table topic participants who would like to share on their experience. How would they feel about all these products? And now we will move to our prepared speech. And ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt. And our next speaker, Jason, is a person very energetic and also a very frequent guest in Friendship Toastmaster as well. So what I know about Jason Toastmaster Jason is a very motivation strategy. So that's why the path he chose also motivational strategy as well. When every time you listen his speech, you will feel very energy because his delivery was very strong and powerful. And to cut the chase, I should invite Toastmaster Jason to the stage. So hello, Toastmaster Jason. Single yet happily married. Single yet happily married.
Samuel,
Jason Chen.
Samuel. I need to get
you guys
the
can hear me?
evaluator to read out purpose statement.
Oh yeah, sorry. Jason evaluators, could you read out the purpose of statement? Toastmaster Leong Mei Hong, could you read out the evaluation statement?
Thank you, Mr. Teo. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce themselves to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. So Jason, single yet happily married. Single yet happily married, Jason. The stage is yours.
Okay, now I should call upon general evaluators to read on the purpose of this project statement.
I wish Jason the very best. I'm expecting a lot from you, Jason. So get ready and cheer us up. Certainly bring in the spirit of jubilance. Thank you so much. Back to you, our Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, General Evaluators, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap. And now I should invite Toastmaster Jason Chan, single yet happily married. Single yet happily married. Toastmaster Jason Chan, the floor is yours.
Okay, before I start, can you all hear me or not first? Because just now I have some problem with my, can you hear? Okay, clear. Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster. Good evening. Now, a lot of people think that I'm single. Why? Because I look single, I sound single, but the truth is, I'm happily married. You see, most married people are quite easy to spot. They're settled down, they need family time. Most of them not really flexible with their time. At least the friends that I know. But me, I don't know. I can still somehow yum chow with somebody until 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, and I'm ready to go, no problem. Next day I will wake up and pick my kids go to school, no problem. Now, I never wanted to get married in the first place. So a lot of people thought that, hey, this guy he's single. Now the truth is, it's not that people think that I got a lot of girlfriends, but actually, all my life I never had any girlfriend. In fact, I had 0 girlfriends. None, because I was blurred. You probably don't believe me. Some of your eyes are opening up very wide. And then out of nowhere, one girl actually said yes. And she became my first girlfriend. And today, she's still my only girlfriend because I married her. And honestly, I don't know what she saw in me, but too bad for her lah. She's now stuck with me. And that's why she's wearing the, what I call the suffering. But while she wear one side, I wear both sides. So you know who suffers more. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about my wife. She's a scientist. She did her master's in entomology, which is just a more Changi word for the study of insects. And of all insects, she studied cockroaches. So for 6 years, I was the unpaid lab assistant, helping her with her master's, feeding, cleaning, and caring for 800 cockroaches every day, so that she could collect her data and graduate with flying colors for her master's. Now, I didn't just learn how to feed cockroaches, I even learned their scientific names. So, Pella longipalpa, Platella germanica, and Prairie Platena lateralis. Those are the 3 species that she was dealing with, by the way. So yes, if you have a cockroach problem at home, don't have to just call the pest control. Can always call Jason Chan. I will charge her, by the way. Anyway, then now my marriage didn't just come with cockroaches. It also came with kids. I have 3 kids, 3. But my wife have 4 kids. And her eldest son is the one that's giving the speech right now, because she received a lot of suffering from me. And to be clear, all my 3 children, they're actually planned. None of them are by accident. It wasn't like, oops, I did it again. It's more like, I did it my way. And yeah, my kids are the apple of my eye. They bring me joy. There's a lot of headaches when they quarrel. And my wife, my house, my family is basically like WWE wrestling, And of all those people, of my 3 kids, right, guess and see, I have 3 children. I have a daughter and I have 2 sons. guess and see when they fight, right, who is usually the champion? It's actually my daughter. I tell you, that girl can really take down her two little brothers single-handedly. She's tough. She's born tough. Of course, life wasn't just only about cockroaches and kids. So in 2007 and 2008, I proudly represented Malaysia in a sports called floorball, which is actually ice hockey with your shoes on a pickleball. You want to know more, you can talk to me about it later. And I was wearing the number 7 jersey of the national team. So I played 2 positions, center and forward. And I was in the very first Malaysian international winning team that beaten Australia. And that is a moment that I will remember for the rest of my life. Now, professionally, I've been in the life insurance industry for 18 years. Today, I'm with AIA, specializing in corporate insurance, covering email insurance and employee benefits insurance. And along the way, I did qualify for the prestigious $1 Million Roundtable. And most importantly, I helped many people and companies to protect their assets, which are the key decision makers and their employees. Now, outside of work, I used to be a musician. I started off with the guitar, but in church, I play the electric bass. And I'm always hiding at the back while my wife shines on the piano. And we've been playing together for years. So you could say music is very much part of our marriage contract. My favorite genre is actually rock and blues. So give me AC/DC, Nirvana, Soundgarden. And for blues, legends like Eric Clapton and Stevie Ray Vaughan is something very close to heart. So once in a while, musicians, we like all kinds of things. So sometimes I will move into metal or jazz, but at heart, I'm happiest when it's good old rock or blues. What I love about music is this: no matter how tough life gets, you always can plug in, strum a chord, and suddenly the world feels a little lighter. So for me, music has always been a therapy, and sometimes it's also noise pollution for my neighbors. So my wife very often has to tell me, hey, can you just shut up? Too bad lah, she's stuck with me already. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that's me, a husband whose only girlfriend became his wife, a cockroach caretaker, a father of 3 WWE fighters, a former national athlete, an insurance life planner, and also a musician. My life has started single, but I have become happily married. Not always happy, but I'll make sure we are happy eventually. And I'm happily married to my wife, my family, my passions, and my work. And that, my friends, is why I say I'm single yet happily married. That's all from me. Back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Jason, for sharing. As we know, Jason is a Toastmaster as well. As a Toastmaster practice, right? As an icebreaker speech, we have a standing ovation. Let's give Jason a big round of applause. Salute. Okay. And thank you so much sharing for such a very good story, because I just know Jason is a very energetic person, and I don't know where is your energy source come from, because you must have some training ground, which is I don't know, man. Yeah, 2 sons, 1 daughter. How do you train your daughter to beat the 2 sons? No joke, man. And somehow you have the platform to play on the ice hockey, and that's why you have so many energies to play. I mean, like, to chase for your sales. I mean, it's a very good. Maybe today is online. Perhaps if next time in our physical meetings, right, we may have yum cha drinking session to share more about that. Thank you so much for story. Now, I should call upon second speakers. And this speaker is a well-known speaker, because based on last year achievement, without my mentions, right, you all know what is evaluation champions like. And these speakers, for what the impression she showed to us is very calm person, even though she rushing for some things. The quote is, does anybody die? Yes, because of does anybody die? So nothing is rushed. Just be patient. And now I should call upon distinguished Toastmaster Tan Lei Teng evaluators to to present his evaluation, to call upon evaluation purpose.
I'm not distinguished, if that's what you meant. I'm just Toastmaster.
Yes.
Toastmaster, done later. Your purpose for your speech on understanding your communication style is two-pronged. One is to know about different communication styles and identify them with your own primary style. And the second one is the purpose also to share their impact on others. With that, I would like to pass the baton to the Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Meno. Now I should call upon our general evaluators, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia, to give the purpose of the evaluations.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the evening. So, Menon, I'm very excited for you because you have once of a lifetime chance to evaluate our distinguished Toastmaster Lei Ting. And I know, Menon, you'll be also challenging Lei Ting at the end of the day. So, Lei Ting is going to deliver a speech of any format to let us know her journey of finding her own communication style. So the style can be humorous, informational, or any style that she has decided to adopt. With this, all the best to you, Menon, and back to you, our Toastmaster of the evening, Sam.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap. And now I should call upon distinguished Toastmaster Tan Lei Ting. A balancing act. A balancing act, distinguished Toastmaster Tan Lei Ting. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Samuel. My friends, how often do you find yourself having to exercise balancing act in your life? And in what situations do you have to do that? In my entire life, the one thing I found extremely challenging is to strike a balance in communication, especially interpersonal communication. You see, sometimes we over-communicate. Sometimes we under-communicate. Sometimes we say, hey, silence is golden. But sometimes, especially in Toastmasters, we say, speak up, voice out your views. So, what's the right dosage? Interpersonal communication is challenging and complex. You know why? Because we are dealing with human beings. And human beings could be sensitive, unpredictable, and sometimes irrational. Don't you think so? For this project, from the self-assessment, I identified that my two main communication styles are supportive and analytical. You won't be surprised. I was not surprised too. And I find that this to be quite helpful. However, I had experienced many challenges in communication. Let me just share two incidents. The first one was about my interaction with a close friend. That happened a long time ago when I was in secondary school. We have music classes and we have to sit for exams every year. One year, most of the classmates passed the exams and with good results. Unfortunately, my close friend, Amy, failed the exam. I heard about it, but not from Amy, but from other friends. And
Point of order, sorry, I can't hear you. So soft.
I was advised to keep silent and to act as if I didn't know anything about Amy's results because we did not want to hurt her feelings. It was all done with good faith. So I kept silent. Many years later, after we left school, one day, Amy and I were having coffee and we were chatting about our childhood time. Somehow, we talked about that incident. And Amy looked at me. She said, do you know that I was very upset? None of you bothered to console me when I failed my exam. And even you did not say anything to me. I had a difficult time. I tried to explain to her out of good intention, but she thought otherwise. That incident had passed many years ago, but the scar was still there. So you see, my friends, there is a huge gap in our expectations, even between close friends. Now, the second incident, it has happened just a few years ago. I came across a very well curated and meaningful video clip in the Facebook. It was presented as an animated show with only one character. It's like a cartoon. So it talks about a lady who was chasing material wealth. And she was so attached to achievements in life that she was willing to harm herself, harm her life, just to achieve one more success. But in the end, in a near-death situation, she realized the true meaning of life and decided to let go. And she realized what is the real meaning of life. I found that this is a very meaningful video. Although in the entire 12 minutes video, it's quite a long video, but there is no narration, only background music, no caption, no narration. I was truly inspired with the compelling message. So I decided again, as a good friend, to share it with a friend of mine. Not Amy, another friend. His name is Gopi. The funny thing is, just right before I shared the video with him, suddenly the same video appeared in Facebook, but this time with narration. Someone has incorporated the video and to tell the whole story. I said, this is even better with a narration. So I shared it with Gopi. I even told him, I'm sure you would like this. You know what? To my surprise, he told me, no, I don't get the message. I don't like this video. I was puzzled. How could this happen? Can anyone guess? That narration actually was done in a language that Gopi was not very conversant with. So as a result, not only the narration did not help, it has made him feel inadequate. He felt that maybe he has missed something because he couldn't comprehend the language being spoken. So I decided to do an experiment. I took the first version of the video and I shared with him. That's the one with no narration. And he said, this is good. I could get the message of the video perfectly well. You see, it was totally a surprise to me. A supposedly enriched communication did not do as good as a plain vanilla, something with no narration. But this incident has enlightened me. Sometimes, when we try to enhance the communication by adding more elements, the outcome turns out to be negative. My friends, effective communication is about orchestrating a very delicate balance between intention and perception, between being direct and supportive, or even between cautious and expressive. It requires lifelong learning, far beyond identifying and understanding the communication styles. It requires emotional intelligence, insights, foresight, and even some luck. So if you had succeeded in most of the communication, you are really fortunate. But if you have faced any setback, let me tell you, that is normal. Just treat it as a stepping stone and move forward. Hopefully, you will get more rights than wrong. My friends, I wish you good luck. And back to you, Samuel.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Lei Ting. It's such a wonderful describe about how do we communicate with each other, because you have to understand, everyone in this room, we came here just for practice communications. In Western cultures, if you are the one who not to speak, then you are not the one who performing. Am I right? So in Asian cultures, if you speak a lot, then you are the rebellion one, the naughty one. So how to find the balance and how do you deliver a message? And it back to sometimes the simplest, how are you? It can be different meanings. So have to put on the context. This is why we in Toastmaster and learn how to deliver our speech, to find the balance and importantly, the message to others. So kudos. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Latings. And now, our next speakers, leaders is not just about the ideas, it's about turning plans into realities. Our next speakers has taken on a project which requires careful planning and real execution. Ideas towards reality. This is really important. Now, I should call upon her evaluators to read on the speech purpose. May I call the evaluators?
Thanks, Samuel. And
Yeah.
the purpose of this project is for Anisha to practice developing a plan and bringing that plan to fruition, and also for Anisha to share some aspect of planning and implementing her small-scale project. Back to you, Samuel.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Claire. And now I should call upon General Evaluators, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia, to read on the evaluate purpose.
I'm very excited for Claire to evaluate Lisa. I know Lisa's from Venus and Claire is from Friendship, so I'm looking forward. And the note to Claire and Lisa would be presenting a speech based on the subject planning and implementation. And Lisa has spent time preparing for her project and she's going to share. And the style, it can be motivational, informational, any style that she chooses. So I wish Lisa all the very best, and certainly Claire all the very best as you picked up some golden nugget from Lisa's speech. With this, back to you, our Toastmaster of the evening, Samuel.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia. I like from Venus and from Friendships. So how this work together, double down, double funds. Importantly, is double the learnings as well. Now I should call upon Toastmaster Alicia, the primary physicians. The primary physicians, Toastmaster Alicia.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samuel. Fellow Toastmaster and friends, imagine this. You are well into an operating theater. The lights are bright. The surgical team is ready. And at the heart of all is the primary physician. The surgeon, the one who makes the first incisions, the one who is responsible for the success of the operation. Now, let me confess something. On 15th July, I was not in a hospital. I was not holding a scalpel, but I was the primary physician of a different kind of surgery. The patient on my table was called the endometriosis talk. This was our club, Venus Club Health Talk series, which we began our planning on March. The one entrusted to me was focused on endometriosis, a condition that affects 1 in 10 women, but is often misunderstood or misdiagnosed. My mission is to plan, prepare, and bring this event to life. The diagnosis for the surgery for me is the case file was clear. We wanted to attract public attendees, especially women aged 20 to 50, health conscious individual and member of learning communities like Toastmaster. Our aim was to position this talk as both an educational opportunity and a rare session with a renowned expert. Of course, we also target our participant will join Toastmaster. The treatment plan was to invite an expert, the Dr. Sarifa Harima, a senior consultant RNG from Picasso Hospital. She became the specialist on this case. But thank you, COVID. Online meetings are now common and also can happen everywhere. That means that our talks didn't need to rent a hall or transport arrangements or even a projector and a microphone. What I did is really need a good marketing team and also a media person, which is my club president, who skillfully linked me with the Picasso Hospital site, and my marketing team, who prepare all the publicity material and share with online and share with our club member. Without them, the surgeon could not have been completed. So like this surgery, the timing was volatile. We launched phase 1 and phase 2. Before we want phase 1 and phase 2 publicity, we also have a teaser to save the date to share the meeting with our member. While we launched the first publicity, the teaser, social media posts, and through the WhatsApp share, and make people curiosity about people thinking, oh, this is normal, but it actually may not. It happened to every one of the 10 of the women. 2 weeks later, we begin another official poster. We include the strong call to action and then the clear registration link. My BPPR marketing team make sure that the patient, in this case, to public, was calm, engaged, and ready to enter to the event of the day. So on 15th of July, the lights come on. People log into the Zoom, and then the doctor share her expertise, and awareness was raised. And I, the primary physician, could finally breathe. The patient was stable, and the operation was successful. There is a 3 lesson I learned from this project. Every good doctor review what went well and what can be improved. Here are the 3 biggest lessons I learned from this project. First, cultural awareness method. As our club, Venus Club, the member from different countries, I discovered that perspective can be different. In Singapore, we have more consider about the personal data. So while I wanted to asking for the poster and image, I will be more conscious, because I thought that hospital should provide to the doctor image to me. But actually, in Malaysia, maybe there is not so many of the laws, so more flexible. So to understand the cultural difference, but not let them to become obstacle. This is the taught me more flexible. The second one is leadership is about teamwork, not perfection. Our project happened right during the new EXCO term transitions. So I briefed the new VPPR, but designer, they always feel very pressured because I'm the designer. So while she prepared the poster, she will feel pressure, but I remind her, how can a surgery succeed with only one physician? We need the whole team, the nurse, the anesthetist, the assistant. I learned that not to be too perfectionist, but to focus on the process, my team, my member, and my EXCO, and try to promote the top. Third, impact goes beyond number. So during the event, some attendants even asked if we can have record the section because they wanted to share it with their friends and family. Although my target is 50, it come 38, but this is very successful event. One even tell me that she wanted to book an appointment with Dr. Sarifa. That's when I realized success is not just the number of attendees, but its impact on life. If even one woman seek help because of this talk, the operation was worth it. This project taught me to be in a leader like becoming a primary physician. You don't always host every tools. You don't always perform every step, but you are responsible for the whole picture, for diagnosis to recovery. And so, fellow Toastmaster, my patient today survived and thrived, and I, the primary physician, walk away not with blood on my glove, but with new lesson in flexibility, teamwork, and impact. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alicia. Yes, I strongly agree that I love what you've been shared, especially the 3 points, which is cultural manner, leaderships, and impact it goes. Just like our public speaking as well. The first thing we know is know your audience first. And secondly, is more important, is what message do you want to deliver? And as an audience, if we got your golden nuggets to take away from home, so please leave your phone. Please leave your phone. We will call you. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing how you make your ideas to become realities. Now, before we go to breaks, please, Toastmaster Wendy, are we ready for our link for the vote for our best table topic speaker and best speaker as well?
Yes.
Do we have the link? Yes. So I will give 20 seconds for the vote for both.
I will launch the table topic speaker poll first. Has everyone voted? Okay, very good for this. Then the next one is the best speakers. Oh, that's very fast. Okay, then okay, very good. Now,
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Wendy. As Toastmaster, we are practice because we do have timer, so that's why we are fast. Now, we should go to, before our break, let's do a group photo. This is really important. Yeah. To make sure we are proved to be here together. So Wendy, could you help us take the pictures?
everyone please turn on your camera, show your pretty and handsome faces. Everyone ready? Okay. Since there are a lot of people, so I'll take two screens. So, okay, for the first screen for first time take. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yes, they sit some. Okay. Okay, then for the second screen, okay, 1, 2, 3.
Well, Saiful, you got a lot of posts, huh? Okay, timer. I know we a bit run out of time. Should we have a break for how many minutes?
Okay, currently should be table topic evaluator. Maybe we take a 2 minutes break.
Okay, yes, we have a 2 minutes break. Okay.
Ayo,
So we'll
2
see
minutes,
everyone. 9:24.
9:24, yes.
Ayo, 2 minutes. Masak Maggi pun tak lepas tau.
Okay lah, boleh buat satu table topic.
Itulah. Table topic pun tak lepas tu. Table topic 2 minutes and 30 seconds tau.
2 minutes.
So you can pour the hot water in your Maggie, then you can eat while enjoying our evaluation session.
Reach the door also already 2 minutes already.
Yalah. You just stand up from the chair, go to the kitchen, and coming back, stand up 2 minutes. Nothing else.
Hey, Saiful, when is your club HSTT?
We doing by democratic voting.
Oh, voting.
Malah nak buat lah. Because we have a lot of new member in our club, so I just do democratic style lah. So we do the polling. Anybody want to volunteer, they volunteer. Then we do the poll. Settle. Unlike friendship lah, friendship have a lot of talent. You need to do HSTT.
Then I have to ask our president, Kenny, been polishing his script.
So sorry, I just came back from toilet. What was it?
Yeah lah, HSTT lah, friendship.
Sorry, what's the question?
When friendship near HSTT, humorous.
23rd of September. So exactly 3 weeks from today. Come and attend.
Sorry lah, 51 doesn't have humorous.
Kenny can invite us.
Yeah. More than welcome to attend. Yes.
Yes, the more the merrier.
It's going to be physical, isn't it?
It will be physical. I will share the link in the group the chat. Hang on.
Sure.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I know time flies. 2 minutes is long enough for us to do a table topic. So now we should call upon our meeting to resume. So thank you for everyone, such an energetic. And I mean, like, double your energies in this meeting. So we have the table topics, speakers, and the prepared speech. Both of them are so amazing. And now I will pass our stage to our, I think not double, more than doubles energy, our District 51 CGD Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap as our general evaluators to hold on the stage.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the evening. Now, on a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you think Samuel is scored? Give him a lot of encouragement. Thank you so much, because it's never easy to be a Toastmaster of the evening, especially now. Initially 2 people, now he has to double the workload, but you have done it so well. So I want to applaud you. And let's give Samuel a huge round of applause. And that applause got to be 360 degrees. Why? Because in Toastmasters, we always talk about 360 degrees evaluation. Thank you so much, Sam. And I believe now the session is called the evaluation session, whereby we get to pick up a lot of golden nuggets, right, from our evaluators later on. So for some of you still have no idea who I am, yes, my name is Patricia. I actually came from 6 clubs, 4 in District 51, another 2 in Founders District. The only reason why I joined so many clubs, because I love the spirit of jubilance, and different audience will give you different type of jubilance, correct or not? So today, we have double the clubs. We can see very clearly, Friendship, Venus, the combination, fantastic, gives out a different vibe and certainly a different energy as well. So I'm very excited right now to lead our evaluation session. Let me know if I'm too loud. You can do like that. I hope I'm not too loud. If my volume is just right, I too need encouragement. Give me a double thumbs up. Thank you. Great. With this, the kickstart, of course, is none other than our division winner. All right. Now, this gentleman has joined Toastmasters not too long ago, but I'm always deeply inspired by him. Let's put our hands together to welcome our table topics evaluator, Yogendran. Over to you, Yogendran.
Thank you, Patricia. Thank you so much. It's always can you hear me? Okay. Okay. it's always a pleasure whenever Patricia introduces anyone. Okay, it's even more pressure for me because I'm going to evaluate all these top speakers. Now, the art of selling. Not everyone I feel can sell things. Not everyone can sell. You need to have certain skill. Okay, it is skill to able to influence people. I think Toastmasters, people who are already in Toastmasters are very good influencers. They can able to persuade people to buy your product. It's actually a blessing. So those who are already a good seller, if they join Toastmasters, I think they can even be a greater seller. Now, all of the speakers, okay, all of the speakers have a very good opening. For example, Kenny. Of all the people I need to evaluate is Kenny. Kenny has a good way. He started off with the question, do you want to smell and feel good? I think that is a very good way as open to open up. Gary, speak more. Do you want to speak more confidently? These are the questions, very good questions. Saiful, you look stressed. Crystal, you start out also with a question about Merdeka, and you tie up with batik. Prakash, you also start up with a question about durian. Izzat, you also ask about question about when was the last time that you feel fresh. So what I can see is all of the speakers here are very good. You have a very good opening to attract people. Now, Kenny, you talk about you start out also with a story about the girl that is beside you sitting. So you tie up with how you want to sell that bath gel. That's very good. For Gary, you tie up with Mas Made and Suse. So do you want to be a great speaker like Mas Mahade and Suse? I think that is a very good way that you link these people into buying the strawberry raspberry tea. For Saiful, you have a very good way of influencing people to take the package for your Malacca Wonderland. You tie up with do you have stress? So how to release this stress? So take this Malacca package. You also added some humor, which is you talk about Kenny. Okay, Crystal, you talk about patriotism using batik to persuade. It means you use batik to persuade people to be more patriotic. I like the way that you speak with a body language when you whisper. Okay, let me go to Prakash. You said about the good thing you said about the fusion between Malay food and Italian. That is how you try to sell your idea of the pizza, durian pizza, and you use feedback from customer to make your product more attractive. Is that you it's very good when you compare tea and milk as a way to as how you use them as the calories. You compare tea and milk. You use your own experience in drinking milk to sell your product. You also persuade people to buy milk whenever they pass by a grocery store, and you say it's not just milk, it's just Jubilee milk. So what I can say is that the only challenges that I feel I can add in, because you guys are good. You guys are good. All of you are very good opening. You have very good structure. Only challenges that I can only think of is that because table topic is referring to the RM30, so I really didn't hear people tie up with the amount, the RM30 as your package. Only that. Thank you very much. Back to you, Patricia.
Wow, okay. Certainly, Yugen, you deserve a huge round of applause. Why? Because you evaluated so many speakers. How many speakers were evaluated by Yugen? How many? Just how many? Did you? Yeah. 6, right? 6 super speakers. That's a big deal. So give yourself a big round of applause as well, Yugen. Now, to evaluate so many speakers, first off, you have very good focusing skills in addition to your listening skills. Well done. I'm so proud of you. Keep doing this so that you get used to being pressured and turn that pressure into pleasure. I know it's going to be very tough, but make this your goal and you'll be fine, I'm sure. Great. With this, we're going to kickstart with our speech evaluator. Speech evaluator today, we are very, very happy because I've never heard of your evaluation before. Mei Hong. So I'm very excited and I wish you the very best because Mei Hong will be evaluating our very energetic, very prominent leader in Toastmasters is none other than Jason Chan. So let's give it up to Leong Mei Hong.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Is my voice clear? Okay, thank you. All right. First, I want to say congratulations to the Jason for completing your icebreaker speech in your motivational strategies topic. Yeah. Okay. So you have given us a speech that is full of jubilance. Now I know a little bit more about you from this icebreaker speech. Okay, so I want to share about the good things that I really like about in your speech. First is the way you bring up your topic, your topic single yet happily married. I really love this title. Before you start your speech, you already grabbed our attention with this title. How is single like yet happily married? So it brings us the curious, like how the story going on. So you talk about how your love story, how you met your wife, and how is your wife dealing with the cockroaches and everything. That is very interesting topic that keep us going on from the single and yet happily married. Okay. The second thing is I like is about you have a well constructed content. So from the first you talk about your love story, the link to your title, then you tell us about your kids, then we know a little bit more about how you are an athlete, former athlete in 2007, 2006, 2008, then what you have been doing now as a financial planner. You as a musician, you play guitar and you play music as your therapy. So it is a fact that people can understand like who is Jason Chan, like what is he doing, like from the family to the career to hobby. Basically the summary of everything now we know. So it's a very good speech for icebreaker. So the thing is I really like is about the eye contact. Like you keep the eye contact all the time in a pinhole. So we actively engage in your speech. So we will know like how is it going on, like you gesture, you move front, you move back with your hands, everything. So this is to keep the audience engaged to your story. Next, I will have things that I will one thing I only managed to find one thing that I will like you to bring your speech to the next level. There's only one thing that is if you can I noticed that you talk a little bit slow. So if you can slow down a little bit, put some a bit pause in between your speech, so audience can have some time to digest your story and follow your content smoothly. So it will be much more better. All right. So in conclusion, I really like about your topics, how well construct your content is, and your eye contact. So the thing that you can improve is to bring your to slow down and give a little bit more pause. Thank you.
Wow, well done, Mei Hong. Well done. Give you a huge round of applause. And I want to challenge you to participate in our evaluation contest moving forward because you certainly are in. You even have a conclusion for your entire evaluation speech. Well done. The best is I like it because you really challenge Jason. Even though I believe Jason probably can be your papa already. No, I'm just kidding, okay? Okay, great. Now we're going to move to the second pair, who is none other than Lei Ting, Distinguished Toastmaster, and Menon, Distinguished Toastmaster, on the way. Over to you, Menon.
Distinguished Toastmaster, Patricia, yeah, I like that. On the way, right? Before I even begin, I would like to inform that I had a huge problem listening to Lei Ting. When she brought the mic closer to her, it was very clear. Everybody else here is loud and clear. I had to really pin my ears to her. So I will just give you a evaluation on what I could hear. Be fair. First of all, let me let you know that after listening very ardently to your speech, I believe that you have had both the purposes met, which means the speech purposes have been met. You had two examples. You had a question to begin with, and you had two examples of two different people with two different characteristics of absorbing your communication. And also, you had sort of hand gestures. I could not see very much because you were seated, your chest up. You had vocal variety, I believe, because I can hear sometimes, that's not. You had vocal variety. I could see the expressions on your face. It was very clear. And also, you had a take-home message that says that different people have different approaches to their understanding. Well done. You may want to work on specifically, number one, before you start your speech, to check on your audio system. So the evaluator or the others can listen, hear your speech. In my case, I had it. Until unless put your mic to your mouth, I couldn't hear you. And also, there's another point that you need to know is if you cannot, you see like this, you cannot see my hand gestures. Now you can see. But if I want to push myself to the back, waist up, you can see everything. All standing up is even much better. There I can see you, your speech, and the movement of your hands, your body. So your speech can be more effective. And the other thing is clarity you have. It was so difficult for me to even come to a conclusion on the volume of your speech, your clarity. There were times when I could hardly hear you. I had to put my ears like that to listen. So these are the 2 points you need to look at on your next speech, perhaps. To challenge yourself with these 2 items, that is your body movement, your hand languages, gestures, and also the volume of your speech. Perhaps on your next speech, you need to check that before you even move forward. Otherwise, I think you have got a good speech, you've met your project purpose. With that, I would like to hand over to Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia.
Thank you so much, Menon. Thank you. I like the fact that you evaluated from what you managed to pick up from Lei Ting. Lei Ting, I want to do justice to you because I could hear almost 100% of your speech. And what I really like is I absolutely resonate with you because communication style for me, from my own perspective, before joining Toastmasters, I thought there was just one style. So the fact that you brought in different stories really allow me to appreciate the importance of understanding different communication styles, especially our own, so that we can make appropriate adjustment when we come across how we can communicate better. Having said that, there's so much value in your speech, Lei Ting, and I wish you the very best as you become even a greater communicator. So sending you a lot of love and certainly a lot of spirit of jubilance in you as you manage to empower more people in your life. Great. And also, thank you, Menon. Menon, you definitely have a very different style, and I absolutely love it as well. Good. All right. So big round of applause for our second pair, Lei Ting and Menon. Great. Now we move on to our third pair, none other than Alicia and also Claire. Claire, over to you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia. Can you hear me okay? Okay, thank you. Hi, Anisha. I'm really like wowed by your speech because your content was very, very rich. The first thing that I really like about your speech is how you begin your speech. It's like you're inviting everyone of us to imagine with you in the operating theater. And then you bring out your scissors, and then you bring out some tablecloth, and then you make it very immersive to all of us, even though we are online. So, you know, sometimes the first few seconds of a speech, okay, it's a bandage, is it? Okay, yeah. So the first few seconds of your speech, you make it so interesting that it intrigue us, it intrigue our interest to follow you through the entire speech that you're going to deliver. And secondly is, you know, when I first received the agenda, the title is the primary physician. I was very, very physician, doctor. There must be a lot of like, you know, the terms that I might not know. And then you smartly use this analogy to mirror your, as organizer, as a planner for the endometriosis seminar that you organize for your club member and with your club member to the public audience. I thought that is a very creative and innovative way of delivering your speech by mirroring, you know, the surgeon is the speaker, and then your team, and then you have some teasers. Okay, and also you have a lot of the essentials that you share with us from your planning on leading into how you implement your seminar. And then the one that really stood out to me is the ending. I thought you ended very strong. Your 3 biggest lessons is short and precise. Your first is like culture awareness matters. Leaders are also, it's not about teamwork, leaders is about teamwork, not perfection. Impact goes beyond a number. It's a very short and precise and leaves a lot of impact to all of us. And you also further elaborated each of the learnings by quoting some of the examples to reinforce the lessons that you learned. That I think that is the strongest part of the entire content. And I also like how you end with quite an impact also. You know, besides sharing your 3 biggest learning, you also end with your own reflections. And I like there's one line that you mentioned. I'm not sure if I jotted it down correctly. You mentioned like, I wore the glove as a primary physician, not with the blood with my hand, but with flexibility, teamwork, and impact. So that was quite impactful, and I can remember it quite well as well. So overall, the content is very structured and it's very rich. And if I were to really scrutinize on whatever things that you can improve or further upgrade your speech, is really, I think first thing is perhaps it's more visuals. What do I mean by that? You make it already very immersive with your delivery. You show us some scissors or the bandage to bring us into your story. Perhaps I'm thinking maybe you can share some photos of your seminars. I'm just thinking this is a suggestion because since we are online, there is options to show to share the screen. And then second is on the pacing of your speech. I thought when you mentioned the 3 biggest lesson, the 3 biggest lesson, the pace is actually very okay as compared to, I mean, the pace is quite okay as compared to the first part. Your pacing is slightly faster. So if you can balance the pacing throughout the entire speech, I think that will be quite perfect. So overall, you have a very immersive and very intrigued opening. I like you use the smart analogy using a primary physician as to compared to the event that you're organizing. And also you have a very short and precise, very strong ending that you have. So maybe you can consider by putting in some visuals, and also maybe can consider the pacing part as well. So thank you so much, Alicia, for sharing this. Thank you. Back to you, Patricia.
Wow, thank you so much. I could sense the energy, the chemistry between Claire and Alicia. Thank you so much. And once again, to challenge Claire as well, I know you are a very seasoned evaluator, so I'd like to send you some tough love. Is it okay? Please say yes. I love the thumbs up. Yes, I think next up, we always want to challenge ourselves to really focus on the manual. I know it can be a little bit boring because evaluating the delivery is always more exciting. Perhaps in the future, you may just want to focus more on the manual itself and also challenge Alicia how she come up with a plan, and perhaps you can really share how she planned it in such a way that she achieved her goals, right? I think these are some of the things that I also would like to learn from Elisa. But having said that, Claire, you are certainly a very seasoned evaluator, and I wish you all the best when you are contesting in the evaluation contest again. Are you game for it? Yes, I hope you are. Great. Okay, we are going to move to our art culture, none other than one of my favorite sisters that I just adopted her without her knowledge, without her permission. And let's give it up to Ida. Ida, let us know how we do with our ahs and ums and whatnot. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, lovely and vibrant and jubilant Patricia. All right, a special shout out to those who have 0 crutches. Kenny, Patricia, of course, Lei Teng. And top 3 filler words users are Alicia got 10, Huyin 7, Mei Hong 7. Oh, I missed Jason 8. And I would like to also present personal patterns or trending crutches. Samuel, your favorite words apparently okay, I mean. Jason, la, by the way, anyway, yeah, you know, and. Manon, you are not so audible, so I can't really say anything about it. Claire, you know, okay, I mean, and you also repeat the 2 times. I guess that is all from me. Back to you, Patricia. Thank you.
Patricia, you're muted.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Okay, since I'm unmute now, let me just repeat. I would like to invite and certainly thank you to Ida as well. And also now my turn to excite everyone, jubilants, and let's feel the spirit of jubilance from our jubilant grammarian. Take it away.
Thank you, thank you, General Evaluator. It's so nice to hear your energetic voice and performance. I feel very humbled and also honored at the same time. I was actually a little bit nervous. Anyway, I would like to share the screen. Okay, no, let me share my screen. Okay. You all see my screen?
Yes. Can you
Okay,
zoom
thank
it a
you.
little bit?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So it was quite challenging for me. It was such a rich meeting tonight with a lot of quotes, a lot of grammar, a lot of things that I need to listen very carefully. So I apologize in advance if I missed a few things, some important things as well. So hopefully this is something that I could present for tonight's meeting. So the improper grammatical uses, I didn't mention names here because we hope that we all can learn. For example, you feel very energy. the suggestion is you feel very energetic. The question you want me to choose for you, is it? It would be better if the questions is in a proper question words. Okay. Do you want me to choose for you? Or you want me to choose for you, don't you? So it is quite common to hear, I think because we are not native English speakers, we are not used to use the plural forms. 1 ringgit, 2 ringgit. We have 2 options. This is just one example so that we can learn from these mistakes. And then the word I married her, we suggest that we use now I'm married to her. The one who responsible, I think is missing the is here, the one who is responsible. 1 in 10 women, it's supposed to be 1 in 10 women. It makes people curiosity. It makes people curious. And then there are some pronunciation to make it more clear with especially the past tense, for example, realized, witnessed, etc. So we hope that my suggestion is, this is also for me, that we write the script correctly, and it is about practice. The general evaluator, now I'm going to move on to the quotes. Again, I'm not mentioning here. Smelling good makes you feel good. Yes, I agree with that. We have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is hard work. My guilty pleasure to have marigold low-fat milk. I've never tried that milk anyway. And then I really love this one. Interpersonal communication is very complex, and we all know that. And then this expression, when you drink marigold, you will have good health. I need to click in here. Health, happiness, and a little jubilance. The children are the apple of my eye. I look single, I sound single. Your speech was very immersive. I really love this one. I will go up here for a bit because I missed it. James, you said times the word jubilance. Patricia, I couldn't count anymore after the 4 because you say again, I think 3 more. And then Saiful, thank you for saying 3 times. It's at 1 time and Mei Hong 2 times. Thank you to you, General Evaluator.
Wow, amazing, Retno. We want to give you a huge round of applause. And thank you so much for showing up fully to evaluate so many speakers. I have to say it's a very challenging task, but you certainly have aced it. I love the way you enunciate, the way you pronounce, and you also spotlighted some of the things that we can work on, and certainly our strength as well. So well done, Retno. Thank you so much. With this, we are going to move to our Miss Timer. I feel close to you, even though I believe you're first time watching me, because I too share the same family with you. I'm also from the Yap family. Xiao Zhen, take it away.
All right, thank you. Our always jubilance GE, DTM, Patricia Yap. Let me share my screen here. So I will be presenting the timer report so everyone can see my screen. All right. Okay. So yeah, tonight we have most of the seasoned speakers. So yeah, most of the speakers actually still within the time. For the prepared speeches, Jason, the time for Jason is 5 minutes 40 seconds, and for DTM Tan Le Ting and Alicia Lim, they are reaching accurately at 7 minutes 30 seconds. All right, move to the table topic. Table topic, only Prakash over a little bit of the time limit, 2 minutes 33 seconds. And all the speakers for the table topics are within the time. And for the evaluation, Yogendran Subramanian, our topic table topic evaluator within the time for 5 minutes, and evaluator Leong Mei Hong is 3 minutes 13 seconds, still within the time, and our evaluator Tu Menon 3 minutes 27 seconds, also within the time. And for the evaluator Claire, it's a very rich evaluation, so a little bit over time, 4 minutes and 32 seconds. So that's all from the timer report. Back to you, GE Patricia. Yep, thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. That was very detailed. Well done. Thank you so much, Xiao Zhen. So to challenge you, perhaps in the future, you can do us a little chart or type it in the chat box to keep us updated. But other than that, you are so fine. We're going to give you a huge round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, here comes my GE report. And as always, I have 7 minutes. I make sure I'm going to be within time and I want to start at red. So I do need your cooperation. Number one question I want to ask. Did you learn something today? If you learned something today, everyone get ready. Type your name in the chat box. When I say 3, 2, 1, then only you blast. Okay, you bomb. Now we do a Zoom bomb. Okay. Did you learn something today? For all of you who have learned something, please type your name in the chat box. Don't. Okay. Bomb. Okay, good. I see Saiful. Come on. Keep coming. Great. So we all learned something today, right? And that's the beautiful thing. How would you rate the entire meeting from a scale of 1 to 5? 5 is you really find the meeting very, I would say, very purposeful. You learn a lot of things. You find your time spent valuable. So if you are in that category, give us a 5. Otherwise, give us a 4 as well, because we all need encouragement. And the important thing is we all showed up, right? So today, my report is going to be the report of growth. Coming from the position right now as a club growth director, growth is mandatory. And I'm so happy that Friendship Venus, you have aced it. How you have done it, even way before the meeting, you were so purposeful, you were so intentional in crafting your meeting theme. I love the meeting theme, double the clubs, double the fun. I want to applaud. I think Kenny was the one who was working quite hard behind the scene. I can sense it. So let's give Kenny a huge round of applause. And certainly our president, Crystal, as well. In your own right way, you showed up as a great leader. So my report of growth has got to contain 3 very important things. Are you ready for this? Yes. Now, the number one thing that I sense from SAA, our Toastmaster of the evening, then coming to table topics master, you gave us a space to be open. So the number one factor that proved that today's club is so successful, because there's openness. Okay, that's the number one thing. For all of us to learn, we need to have the space to be open. And everyone who stood up, who showed up as a leader, you somehow gave us the courage to be open. It's not easy, right? But this is the space we have created. Because of that, we are able to show up as who we are. Now, I am very different than Yogan. I'm also very different than Claire. But somehow, hey, we don't have to pretend to be anyone. We are ourselves, right? So openness is very important. With openness comes the second O. Without this second O, we cannot go too far, all right? The second O, who wants to take a wild guess? It's a long word, many syllables. Toastmasters loves this. OPP, you know what it is. Opportunity, right? Today's meeting, full of opportunity for us to show up. I love the fact that Table Topics Master, you actually prepared many questions. I know you have spent a lot of time. And we managed to go through 6 Table Topics speaker. Okay, this is a great achievement to our Table Topics Master, Hui Ying. Hui Ying, I believe you have not joined more than 5 years, right? I'm sure you're probably still a student. But you certainly took control of the stage and you make sure that you have good preparation. Well done. Now, all these motivate all of us to grab hold of the growth opportunity. And as for our prepared speeches, all the speeches has its own element of sweetness in it. Jason, I'm not saying you are sweet, but your speech certainly is very heartwarming. Very heartwarming. I feel, oh my God, I get to know you better. And moving forward, Leighton, your speech also hit me like a rock. Why? That just reminds me of the journey of my own communication, how I have evolved so far, and watching all of us holding hands together is so beautiful. Now, here comes the final 0. Allow me to now invite all of you to somehow imagine you're holding each other's hand. All right? I want you to do whatever it takes. Just put your hands around your TV, your little screen, and pretend that you are holding each other's hand. I know it's a little hard. Okay? Ida, try again. Chuba. Okay? We try and feel like we are holding somebody's hand. Who is the hand you want to hold today? In this meeting, I want to hold Betty. She's one of my pillar of strength, believe it or not. Always very supportive. Why we have to hold her? Because sometimes we need to reset our button to come back to 0. The O stands for 0. In order to grow, Saiful, very experienced leader, we always come back to 0. Betul kan? Kosong. The beauty of 0. And I like to take this home with all of us, that in order for us to grow, sometimes we let go. Today, we have different levels of speakers, different experiences of Toastmasters. Some of you joined long time. Some of us, perhaps just a few months or even 1 or 2 years. But when we come here, we reset ourselves. We leave everything behind. And let's start from scratch. And that's why I love Toastmasters meeting. I think every meeting allow me the space to reset. And I see this in all the leaders today. Regardless of where you are coming from, I could sense the humbleness to come and that willingness to learn, right? So with this, the 3 very important O that you have given me, the first O is the openness. Stay open, have the space. Comes the second one, which is opportunity. And last but not least, let us hold our hands and have the courage to let go and stay back at 0 so that we will learn fresh things. With this, it's been an honor to serve as your Friendship and Venus Toastmasters Club. I believe this is a very good start for all of us to make sure that we will renew our membership. Who wants to renew your membership? Please raise your hand and let us know. Certainly, right? If you are in doubt, let me know, because we are here, the best platform to grow at your own pace. At the same time, always have so many friends around, even we are so far apart, right? Some of us, like Menon, you're in Subang Jaya, I'm in KL, and somebody is even in far away, right? We have Retno,
In
you are in,
Thailand.
yeah, yes, right. But we are never separated by distance. So with all this, let's have the spirit of jubilance always in our heart. It is not easy. You got to be intentional, because when you're jubilant, good things most likely will happen to you. With this, thank you so much, and I will be signing off as your general evaluator. Thank you so much, sending you a lot of love as well. Thank you. And back to you, Toastmaster of the evening, Samuel.
Wow. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia, for just very insightful and thoughtful general evaluations. I can see it's a different level of general evaluation. So you show us, again, feedback is just not pointing all about the area improvements, but about lifting each other higher. That's true jubilance of Toastmasters. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia. So grow through encouragement. With that, we conclude the general evaluation segments. We'll be move on to open evaluations. This open evaluation will be conducted by our Toastmaster Gary, Mr. Chiu. Chiu, Toastmaster Gary. Open evaluation. Floor is yours.
All right. So, first of all, how was the meeting just now? Is it very good?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, and I bet you guys have some opinions you want to share, some evaluations you want to let us learn, please feel free to do so. Due to there's a lot of people here, I think we try to stick it to 2 minutes per person. So anyone would like to share their thoughts for us? Please feel free.
I think the whole thing is so good that nobody wants it.
I ask, please? Just would like to ask whether is it possible to have this kind of sessions more often for the benefit of the members? Because I noticed that a lot of the members from friendships are quite experienced. And also we have more people as well. I don't know whether that is possible. Thank you.
Okay.
Maybe we should have one with your club in Thailand.
Menon, we can't hear you. Your line is breaking a bit.
Okay, maybe we should have one joint club meeting with your club in Thailand.
Don't have
Don't
a
it?
club in Thailand.
Yeah.
I'm actually a member of
Venus.
Venus.
Oh, okay.
Hey, sorry to
Alright.
interrupt everyone. Sorry to interrupt. Please vote on the best evaluators. Sorry for that. So the poll will be launched shortly.
Okay.
Okay, this one thing I just want to check with you. Okay, my open evaluation. Okay, for the whole people in Zoom, sometimes you do not realize that your audio and mic is on auto. When they are on auto, they always put it at the highest level, not really at the highest level. They will suit up to the general level of speeches. When you have multiple mic working together, and that is where the sound doesn't really come out clearly, especially not just on the speaker, it's also on the mic. So you need to check that because it happened to me before. That's one thing, one of the fatal flaws in Zoom. Another thing is another thing, in my humble opinion, this is a very well-run meeting. My only suggestion is for the table topic evaluator, future table topic evaluator. If you have, let's say, just make it very simple, one thing that you like about the speech and one thing that you improve the speech. Make it as simple as that. Because if you try to overlap everything, sometimes you get confused. That's for future table topic evaluator. One thing that you like about the speech and one improvement. And table topic is where you can really attract new Toastmaster, guests to become a Toastmaster because they want to come here to learn. If you become a very good evaluation or something they can take away from their tribe in table topic, that can make them they want to become, let's say you want to become member, either in friendship or Venus. And that is one my evaluation. Okay, back to you.
Thank you, Saiful, and thank you, Ralph, for your opinions. We will take note of that. So anyone want to give their opinions as well? Or open evaluation to any of the speakers or the table topic speakers?
Gary, not an evaluation, but just to respond to what Retno asked earlier.
Okay.
So I think it is good to have a joint meeting. What I will suggest, perhaps for Venus Exco, if you want to consider joint meetings, perhaps you can try with different clubs. Yeah. So for friendship, for myself, what I have decided, or what the committee has decided, is that we'll try to do it at least once every quarter with different clubs, whether it's in District 102 or 51 or 87. Yeah, just to have a different experience.
Sure thing, Kenny, for the suggestion. PM you on the side if you have any good online clubs to suggest.
Ralph is looking for joint meeting with you.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to come all the way to Sabah, why not? District 87.
Sure. If it's online, definitely.
I'm the VP there, so definitely I can get it done.
If it's online, can always connect with us.
Yeah, it's online, totally online. We just completed one with Indonesia, Maranatha Club. Yes.
All right.
All right, Kenny's matchmaking done.
Success.
Success.
Keep in touch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else in the room?
Uh, Maybe we have our guest,
Yes. Yes.
Betty and Nicole, if there's anything.
Okay, I just say a few words. Thanks for the opportunity, Crystal. I find you have chosen the word jubilant or jubilance very relevant because not only your virtual background is excellent, jubilant, but even the personality, the speeches, everything. And it's really, I would say, today, if you say just now, I think I misheard what Patricia said on the scale of 5. I rated it on the scale of 10. Certainly, you have scored very high for all the aspects that I highlighted. Virtual background, the value of the speeches, and what I have learned immensely, and I spend the time really worthwhile. So this is something very beneficial, and I was very amazed with the excellent attendance. You score almost like reaching 30, 29 for a joint meeting. That was excellent, fabulous. So I would love to see this spirit so energetic. Keep it up that way. And I have very high regards for the two excellent presidents meeting together, putting your efforts together. Well done. Keep it up.
Thank you, Betty, for very kind words. Thank you so much. So I think we have time for one more open evaluation before we proceed. Is the guest Nicole Tan around? Okay, no, seems no. I
Okay,
noticed.
I want to speak. Can I
Yeah,
speak? Okay.
please.
Thank you for having me in this joint meeting. And I learned a lot and try to be more energetic and separate the jubilance. Besides that, I want to say kudos to Ritno because I felt that Ritno has a strength in taking the grammarian role. She can easily catch a lot of grammatical pattern and help everyone to learn. So please take more this kind of role in the future. Thank you, Ritno and everyone.
Thank you, Hui Yin. Also, thank you very much for your very fun table topic session. We also learned a lot during the table topic session. Thank you so much for you. So I think it's time for our next session. Let's see, what's the next session? The next session will be the appreciation and also the winners for the voting tonight. I shall pass the control back to the president, Krista Chin and Kenny Chia. The first stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Gary. Can we have Kenny as well? Wendy, can you ping Kenny as well?
Kenny, you are being summoned.
Yes.
All right, so thank you very much for. Let's do the appreciation session first, then we can have our closing speech. So it's all time for the winners of the day. So we have next, first we would like to acknowledge, Wendy, can you show? Our best speaker, Alicia.
Thank you. I was called back. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you.
Thank you for coming back and delivering a wonderful speech, even though you're not feeling well.
Yes, thank you, Krista. Thank you, Kenny, and thank you, everyone. I really enjoy, although that I'm a bit marbled now, but really I learned a lot from you. Thank you.
Thank you. Can someone help to take maybe Retno, can you help?
Somebody can Alicia, and then I can take the photo. Can somebody highlight Alicia, please?
Yeah, I think Anisha is already spotlight.
I spotlight already. Okay.
Yep.
It didn't show in my, okay, but I took the photo already and I already posted it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And next we have the best table topics, Saiful.
Now I'm Saiful Yap.
You are adopted into our GE's family today.
I will take the photo, smile. Yeah, thank you, Saiful.
Hey, what happened? Hey, where's Crystal?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Done.
Saiful, we go to Melaka after this, yeah? Sponsored by Ken.
Yes, definitely.
Saiful with the yup.
Wendy, do you don't mind if you can just change later and send it over to Saiful?
Okay.
And we have our best evaluator, Claire. Well done, Claire.
Where is Claire?
Can someone pin
Can
Claire?
someone spotlight her, please? Yeah, thank you. Okay, smile. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Claire. All right. And a special thanks to our CGD, Patricia Yap, Distinguished Toastmasters.
Thank you.
Okay, I will spotlight. Okay, smile. 1, 2, 3. Thank
Actually,
you.
you had to put 4 times. DTM, 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 Patricia Sharp.
We put it super DTM.
Oh, super.
No. You guys make me super. You guys are super. Okay, all super members here. Well done. Thank you.
Is it okay? The picture.
Yeah, done.
Oh, okay.
And our appreciation to Ralph as our speech evaluator for today, all the way from East Malaysia, Indonesia.
Okay, spotlight, please.
Is Ralph still in the call?
Yeah. You need to add the spotlight, please.
Because
Wow.
I can't find him.
Why, Lara? When you going to get your DTM?
Coming soon, brothers. Coming soon.
Okay,
Yeah
1,
lah.
2, 3,
He needs to
smile.
travel a bit further.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Ralph, so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here. Thanks, Kenny.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, especially to our Friendship Toastmasters, Kenny. It all happened on 27th of June, 2025, when Kenny said, yes, the birth of this meeting, the joint meeting, Friendship and Venus Toastmasters Club. A joint meeting that definitely was super jubilant. It puts me in a jubilant mood today. And after that, we have Patricia, our CGD, all the way from US. I still remember she said yes too. When she said, yes, she'll be our GE, we're like, yes, we got her. You know, all the way from US saying yes for this meeting. So I'd just like to extend our greatest appreciation. And today I also learned this 360-degree crack from Patricia. So I would like to say a big thank you to Venus Toastmasters Club and also Friendship Toastmasters Club, whereby we make this a super successful event and a very jubilant one. I would like to thank all the role players and the guests and all our fellow Toastmasters who make this a very successful event. As the team says, double the club, but not double the fun. 100 times the fun. That is what this meeting, and I hope there's also 100 times the learning for everyone from all the seasoned Toastmasters here. I pleasurably enjoyed all our table topics and also our speaking session. We have Jason, Lei Ting, all speaking, and Lisha was genuinely and captured by every speech of them. And of course, not forgetting where we do all our learnings through our evaluations sessions by Mei Hong, by Ralph, by Claire. So a big round of applause for all of them as well. So we hope to do more of these joint meetings where there's vibrant energy, enthusiasm, and more to come. Thank you very much, everyone, and we'll see you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Well, okay. Yeah.